Man that abandons his terrified dog at the park goes ballistic once Good Samaritan confronts him. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, will always come back to reward us in some way. Whether it's through reciprocation or simply good karma from the universe, things seem to get just a little better for us after helping another in need. Yet even when we do good, the saying, "no good deed goes unpunished," still sometimes rings true. When one Chicago woman noticed that a fellow pet owner left his dog alone at the park for close to an hour, she made sure to express her concern about the animal's well-being once he returned. However, it was the man's response that left the entire park in shock. If you were to look up animal lover in the dictionary, you'd find a picture of Deborah Irvin. The Chicago photographer is the proud parent of a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel named Cooper and even runs her own pet photography business. Being the dedicated pet owner that she is, Irvin makes sure to walk Cooper regularly, often taking him to the popular Fred Anderson Dog Park in South Loop. But on the morning of November 9th, 2017, her visit to the dog park was anything but a pleasant one. As Irvin unleashed Cooper to give him a chance to stretch his legs, another park patron did the same with his own pooch. However, instead of taking a seat alongside the other pet owners, the man simply got up and left. According to Irvin, the dog immediately went into a panic, clearly confused as to where his owner had gone. He was there by himself, another witness told CBS 2. He was nervous, he was shaking, he was looking for his owner. Irvin and the other pet owners approached the stressed canine, though when he got close, they discovered that he had no tag or collar to identify him or his owner. Believing that no one would return for the dog, Irvin took action. First, she opted to wait 10 minutes just in case the man did come back for the poor pup. But after those 10 minutes passed without sign of the owner, Irvin contacted Animal Rescue to come collect the dog. However, before anyone from Animal Rescue could arrive, a familiar vehicle pulled up at the park. To the surprise of Irwin and the other park goers, the dog's owner had returned for his pup. The man strolled into the park and went right for his dog, leashing him up as if nothing had happened. Irvin, however, was troubled by this. After all, the man had left his pet alone here for well over half an hour. Hoping to talk some sense into the owner, Irvin voiced her concern for the dog and explained that what he'd done wasn't okay. The man refused to listen and instead became hostile and stormed off with his pet. But Irvin wasn't about to let this neglectful pet owner get off that easily. Taking out her phone, she pursued the man into the parking lot. Only there, he continued to grow even more aggressive. "You're not an effing cop," he explained as Irvin followed him to his car, making sure to get a clear shot of his face and his license plate. The dedicated animal lover was barely concerned for her own safety, even as the man got in her face and shouted, "Get the F off my car." Things continued to escalate as the man had clearly had enough of the pursuing pet owner's reprimands. After yanking his dog up by his leash and tossing him into the car, he turned around and spat at Irvin. Climbing into his vehicle, the man then made a last-ditch attempt to get Irvin to stop recording. He rolled down his window and swiped at Irvin's phone, though she managed to hang on to it and continued to film as he drove away. Returning to the park, the other pet owners commended Irvin, explaining that this wasn't the first time the man had abandoned the dog at the park. Irvin was shocked at this news, and so, in hope of dissuading any future abandonment attempts, she shared her video on Facebook. Irvin's post was flooded with an outpouring of support, with many fellow animal lovers condemning the actions of the hostile pet owner. However, a number of users were also quick to point out the danger of the situation, warning her that things could have gotten violent at any moment. But Irvin's only care at the time had been the well-being of the dog. If this man is proven to be a repeat offender, obviously from the video he has some anger management issues, perhaps my efforts will help to keep this very sweet pup safe, she told CBS 2. Still, that didn't stop Irvin from filing a police report against the man, as spitting at someone is technically considered battery. The man was later identified by local police, though according to CBS 2, they weren't actively searching for him at the time. Though Irvin came out on top in her confrontation with the pet owner, the altercation left behind some lingering effects. Despite support from other parkgoers, she explained that she wouldn't be returning to Fred Anderson Dog Park anytime soon. Even though she'll have to take Cooper elsewhere to play, It's safe to say that wherever Irvin goes next, she'll be greeted by plenty of thankful pet owners. If Irvin's video has inspired even just one person to keep a better eye on their pets, then all the trouble of that November day will have been worth it.